Goeiedag, good day, fellow South Africans. And, you know, one of the advantages of being in Australia is that these goons can't come knocking at my door. They'll never find me anyway. Now, what I've received and what I'm now going to be talking about is an incredible situation in the police service in South Africa. We've heard so many examples of where murders have been committed or really bad crimes and the police don't even bother to pitch up. We've had examples where the police refuse to ratify information given them. And now I have the background to why that's happening. The police force in South Africa has been politicized. My source will remain, for obvious reasons, confidential, but I totally trust this source and I totally endorse what is said here. Okay. Let me read to you what is happening within the police force in South Africa, just so you understand why you cannot depend on them. Project NSF, that's N for Nelly, S for Sugar, F for Freddy, okay? The secret ANC capture program for the South African Police Service, or SAPS, or SAPS. And my source says, I can reveal that there is a massive project in the SAPS, driven by top management and under orders from Fikile Mbalula, who is obviously the guy who runs it, for the complete capture of SAPS top management by the ANC. This silent pitch or coup to grab political control of SAPS top management will be implemented by stealth and in secret. I can confirm that SAPS is withholding information of this capture program from the public, Parliament, and the Solidarity Trade Union that has asked for details after they caught wind of Project NSF, as the massive capture program is called. Project NSF has tremendous implications and many facets. The program is so big with so many facets that I cannot possibly discuss it in one single article. What concerns me most is the implications it has for South Africans' constitutional democracy. NSF stands for non-statutory. It's been a long day, I'm sorry guys. NSF stands for non-statutory force. Non-statutory force. It's another name for ex-members of the ANC's military wing, Umkhonto weSizwe, or MK. Some of the facets of Project NSF is a massive promotion program for serving ex-MK members in the police, the recruitment of ex-MK members outside the police, pensions and other aspects. The pension aspect has to do with the backdating of service years so that the pensions of NSF members in the police will be higher. Now that sounds a bit corrupt, doesn't it? This is your police force in South Africa. The outcome of Project NSF will be that we will have a police force with a top management almost completely staffed by ANC members. Their pension years would have been backdated, so you will have a SAPS management completely loyal to the ANC. They don't want to lose their pensions, and the ones they didn't even earn. This will, of course, ensure that the police will keep on looking the other way when the ANC continue with their looting ways. and we know all about that. The police force is supposed to be an independent organ of a constitutional state, not a political party's own private army or patsy force. But after Project NSF is completed, it will be the ANC's private army, and that is why I am exposing Project NSF in the public interest. The ANC is nothing but an organized crime group, and how convenient will it be when an organized crime group controls the police force that is charged with upholding law and order? Good question. I have pieced together this grand conspiracy by joining some dots and after receiving tip-offs from insiders in the police. Dot 1 is a letter that Solidarity wrote to the police in November last year. I have received a copy of this letter by whistleblowers. The letter asks the police management for details about the meeting scheduled for November 24 last year between Fikile Mbalula, the Gupta-captured Minister of Police, and some 628 serving NSF members of the police. Solidarity wanted to know if these 628 members would be promoted with immediate effect. The police never answered and gave Solidarity the runaround. Dot 2 concerns the recruitment of ex-MK members who are now civilians. I've spoken to serving police members who have been involved with taking fingerprints of these ex-MK members, now applying to join the police. The process entails that the police members from Police HQ travel from province to province to conduct the recruitment and procedures. My info is that the procedures, like the taking of fingerprints, is just a cosmetic process, and that the recruits have already been promised high ranks in the police. Isn't that extraordinary? Now for something that will really shock you. Many of the new NSF recruits do indeed have serious criminal records like armed robbery. My info is that previous criminal records of these recruited NSF members are illegally removed from the system to clear their records so that they can take up high positions in the police force. I can't tell you how far this process has progressed, but I can tell you that provincial coordinators for Project NSF have been appointed in all provinces of South Africa. So it's all happening. This secret process of politicization of the police is patently illegal and against all rules of a constitutional democracy, and I hope that opposition political parties will take this matter up in Parliament. I also hope that news media in South Africa will take up this matter and run with it. This is a citizen reporter platform, and I, as a private citizen, have reported this very serious issue to you, the public, now. My information is 100% correct and true, and I will not run the risk of reporting on something that is not just an old wives' tale. This is real. Project NSF is a process that my information says will cost you, the taxpayer, billions of rand. And most of those taxpayers will be white people, won't they? It's just another form of stripping the assets off them. Project NSF also has to be seen against the background of the police plan to cut 3,000 functional police members post by the year 2019. The job cuts were also questioned in the official brochure of the PSA trade union. Now, this is shocking to the extreme. What you've got in effect is the ANC making the police force an arm of their political party and involving the radicalized military who are involved in taking on South Africa. and granting them extended pensions if they take up senior positions in the police force. What happened to justice in South Africa? Please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, and have a great day. Bye for now.